Unless I am mistaken, we are in Colossians chapter 2. I kind of second guessed myself. And I said, she might have told me 2 Corinthians.
Colossians.
But I said, well, we're going with Colossians. so thank the Lord we're in the right place we need to be. Amen. Praise the Lord. I've done a little looking into the book of Colossians, and most of you are very familiar with it, probably more familiar with it than I am. But Colossians I'm just going to go and tell you, it's a special book. Not that any of the other books of the Bible aren't, but the book of Colossians is one of the books of the Bible that I believe talks more about Christ and his work in our lives than any other book in the Word of God. And that's just my opinion, but I think it's pretty close to being right. I try to stay away from giving people my opinion too much, especially whenever it comes to God's Word. We want what God's Word says, amen? But Colossians is one of those books that, and I wrote down some things. I'm going to try to refer to my notes a good bit this morning, because I think it's a lot of things that kind of just open it up to you, and it helped me to get more into it. So I'm going to just share some of this with you this morning. But Paul stresses Christ and his preeminence and the completion of his salvation in this book more than probably any other of the epistles that Paul wrote. Chapter 1, as y'all obviously have completed, dealt primarily with the preeminence of Christ, with his being first. And that, as far as you and I go, that tells us where he should be in our life. Amen? That he needs to be first.
Amen.
He has achieved that position, and we give all the glory to him because of that.
Yes.
Now, in the writing that Paul gave to this church here, it comes against a heresy that was threatening the church at Colossae at that time. And I'm not going to spend a lot of time in on what exactly all that was going on, but in essence, it was devaluating Christ and his atoning work. So anything that you and I come in contact with that does that devaluates, that takes away from Christ,
That's right.
that makes him sit on the sidelines, so to speak, and make room for something else, can be as well labeled as heresy.
That's right.
Now, I believe that.
Yep.
And in this day and time, that is so very important. And really, I know this is a lot of repetition to us, but you can't say it too much.
That's right. It's true.
Everything around us is trying to get us on another path. It's trying to get us to put our priority realigned in something else, and trying to get us in the place to where we will begin to live a life that's patterned after another instead of after Christ.
Yeah. That's right.
And I know people